Hello guys, in today's video, we're going to present to you the top 10 best camping cooker available on the market today. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers. Check out the description to find out their prices and more information. We've included the links in the description below. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for the daily video notification. So, without further ado, let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Coleman Classic Propane Stove. Coleman's ubiquitous green camp stove has been a mainstay of campgrounds since your grandparents were kids. It's well built, sturdy on the table, and just works. It's not the most powerful stove, and it lacks frills like push-button ignition, but it's capable of holding a low flame, simmering soups, and cooking scrambled eggs without browning them. It's also incredibly durable. I cooked on this stove daily for over 2 years without issue when I was living in an RV. To prolong the life of your Coleman Classic, be sure to wipe up spills and keep it as clean as possible. Older versions had a different burner design that didn't clog as easily, which I like better. But so long as you're fanatical about keeping the burners clean, this version will last a very long time. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Blackstone Tabletop Griddle 17-inch. If you've ever dreamed of putting a Waffle House in your house or camp, Blackstone's griddle is as close as you're likely to get. It's not as big as the flat top at your favorite diner, but it's functionally the same. Hungry for camp breakfast where your potatoes slowly simmer in the lake of grease coming off your sizzling bacon? This is the camp stove you need. It's not evenly distributed heat. There's an 8-shaped burner under the flat top, but that's a feature allowing you to speed and slow cooking by moving things around. Pair this with a good portable grill and you'll be the most popular chef in the campground. The number 3 position is held by Camp Chef BR 60 X2 Burner Stove. Camp Chef's Pro 60X is freestanding, ruggedly built, and weighs enough to justify renting a llama. It's overkill in most circumstances, but for large groups, like a scout troop or guided trip, it's the best choice, hands down. It's a wonderful stove to cook on, and I know more than a few river guides who swear by it. Your giant pot of water for spaghetti noodles will boil in no time. Though it's not great for simmering, it's easy to clean and packs up in a snap. I highly recommend the carrying bag with rolling wheels, and I really enjoyed extras like the BBQ grill box. Next at number 4 we have Primus PrimeTech Stove System. The Primus PrimeTech 2.3L is a gas stove with a difference, or 3, as an integrated system. This takes all the trial and error out of a setup. Just add gas and you're ready to cook up an outdoor storm. As a system cooker, it builds in a variety of efficiencies that save fuel and help fight some of the issues all gas cookers suffer from. Firstly, one of the 2 non-stick 2.3L pans has a heat exchanger in the base. There's a built-in wind guard to keep heat where you want it, and the built-in burner has a regulator to help smooth out gas delivery. This is particularly useful as the gas canister empties, but also at altitude or in cold conditions. That remote gas canister can be insulated from cold ground too, unlike traditional stand-up gas stoves. Because the PrimeTech has a broad base, it's also very tough to accidentally knock over, making this a great option for family weekends away, as well as more serious 2-5-person mini expeditions. With included tongs and a built-in igniter, this is an entire kitchen, a stuffed sack, add a spork apiece and you're set for adventure. The only disadvantage here is the kilo-plus weight, but you'll tote less gas than with other setups thanks to the efficiency and split between 2-5 people, and it's not such a burden. The number 5 position is held by BioLite Campstove 2 wood burning electricity generating and USB charging campstove. The BioLite Campstove 2 has a lot going on, being an upgrade on many fronts to the original very similar looking campstove. To summarize, this is essentially a tiny fire pit, so you'll need a nearby woodland for supply of twigs or pack some pellets along with you. Aside from that fuel practicality, the little stove delivers a lot of bang for buck, charging an onboard 2600 mAh battery with the heat of the fire, resulting in 3 watts of continuous power to juice up devices. Part of that generated power is used to run a powerful fan system that ensures a clean burn, with an improved 4 fan speeds, controllable via the funky LED dashboard on the side. An articulated USB light can be connected to add additional lighting angles, good for the prefect rain, as well as practical for loading in more fuel. Beyond the charging technology on offer, the Campstove 2 has an integrated pot stand on the top, delivering a boil time of 4.5 min for a liter of water. And there's a dedicated kettle pot and grill if you want the full kit. The big downside here is the weight, coming in at just under a kilo. So this is really one for the car campers, but as an off-grid charger. Focal point fire pit and cooker, there's not much competition out there, unique and install friendly. What more could you want? The number 6 position is dominated by Campingaz Party Grill 400 all-in-one portable camping BBQ. The Campingaz Party Grill 400 CV is fun written all over it, with a built-in wok as well as a gas BBQ style griddle. This is a certain winner at a festival or family campsite. It's not light, as BBQ with built-in woks tend not to be, but it will feed an army in fun and formality. Built-in piezo ignition fires up your Barbie in seconds, while a grease trap in the base makes light work of cleaning up afterwards. As some campsites dislike BBQ on the ground, this is purpose-built to placate them. And while the 2000W burner will run for 3 hours on a Campingaz CV Plus cartridge, these gas bottles are industry standard in campsites across Europe and Lite Zone, so getting refills won't be an issue. Head to our Campingaz Party Grill 400 review to find out more of what we thought. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Jetboil Flash Camping and Backpacking Stove Cooking System. The revamped Jetboil Flash Camping Stove delivers more of the same water warming efficiency for even less weight, much to the annoyance of its many rivals. Efficiency and speed are the name of the game here, with a claimed boiling speed of 100 sec per 16 Oz and 1/2 liter of water, leaving the others lukewarm and light. The Flash adds in a color-changing sleeve that shows you when the contents are hot, handy for avoiding casual burns, and retains the flux ring and inbuilt piezo igniter of older models. Although limited in terms of the cooking you can do, frying is pretty much out. The Jetboil will deliver boil in the bag and hydrated meals in a flash. Jetboil have busied themselves in producing a widening range of accessories, including the handy but niche coffee press, an even more niche hanging kit for big wall climbing escapades, a pot support, skillet, an additional larger flux ring cooking pot. Overall, it's a great water heating system that has only improved over the years. The number 8 position is held by MSR WindBurner Duo Stove System. As you might have guessed from the name, the MSR WindBurner's biggest selling point is that it stays lit even in windy conditions, so it's perfect for climbers, hikers, and those brave souls who like to go camping near the end of the year. The lock pot design is great for retaining heat when it's chilly outside, and the insulated cozy with handle means you can carry it around without accidental burns. The burner's very efficient, too, if you're looking for a camping burner for your next extreme trip, but balk at the expensive Snow Peak Gigapower. This is the one for you. Next at number 9, we have BRS only 25 ig BRS 3000T titanium stove outdoor portable mini camping gas stove. How could we ever leave this genius piece of kit out of our best camping stoves buyer's guide? If you're looking for extreme lightness and don't want to faff with solid fuels and an S-bit, this left field choice is a winner. Lightweight titanium construction brings this tiny stove down to 25 ig, and paired with a suitable titanium pot, this will get you hot tea in minutes for barely any weight. Indeed, it's so small that you've probably forgot to bring it. The downsides are really the result of this tiny design in that stability is poor, and the tiny pot support arms will not deal with much weight at all. Flame control is also somewhat minimal on or off, in spite of a claimed output of 2700 watt, which seems potentially optimistic. However, as a wallet-friendly stove that is almost non-existent in weight terms, it's brilliant. Just don't plan on cooking anything substantial on it. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Solo Stove Lite portable camping, hiking, and survival stove. While it's not the lightest camping stove on this list, the Solo Stove Lite has a trick up its sleeve. You won't need to carry fuel around with you. This stove will run on a handful of sticks, twigs, pine cones, or other biomass, or an alcohol burner, which means you'll never be short on fuel if you're camping in the countryside. The double wall design gives a secondary burn of the wood gas, essentially providing a hotter fire with less smoke. It's eco-friendly, efficient, and compact, making it a great choice for your next trip into the wilderness. It's also extremely well reviewed across the board, with many users commenting on how effective and efficient this stove is, as well as praising the quality of design and construction. We upload all types of survival, camping, and hunting product review videos every single day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.